Sometimes we are in a really mushy mood and want to watch a drama that's super romantic with lots of kisses. One aspect of Thai dramas that fans are hooked on it is the romantic scenes that will make you blush as if you were a teenager again. Here's a look at 15 hottest romantic scene Thai dramas that will have your heart racing with their kissing scenes. Number 1. My Forever Sunshine. Peng had tragic life of losing her parent, which made her live at Arthit's house. The only way for her to be able to stay at his house is to be with him. But no one expected that her approaching Arthit nearly cost him his life. He ends up hating her to the bones, and she's exiled far from home for 6 years until the day they come across each other once again. One might think that time will lessen hate, but not for Arthit. Not only he still hates her, but he hates her even more than before. But in order to keep her final promise to Arthit's father, she must endure it. Mark Prin is one of the reasons I watch the drama. Only he can pull off these, being a jerk but also having a soft side for the main girl. My Forever Sunshine is truly for the young at heart. Love that makes one feel giddy, giggly and warm all over. Overall, a good drama, good love story, good background songs, and all the characters' acting was also good. Number 2. Rahut Rissaya. The heiress of a billionaire loses everything. Her parents were murdered. Both their company and property were taken by her aunt and cousin. What can she do but seek revenge? She starts by blackmailing Siva Rathanari, the guy her cousin is in love with, about his father's indiscretions and evil deeds. Over time, they fall in love. She starts to value his love as she learns to forgive. But will these changes be too late? This was a revenge drama done right. Though the plotline was just cliché like many other lacons, it was really entertaining and engaging. There are lots of sweet romantic moments between the leads. Overall, this is an underrated show and a very good drama. I personally enjoyed the romance part. Number 3. Hua Jai Sila. Tor is the son of a rich businessman and a mistress. After his mother dies, Tor is forced to live with his father's family. Abused by his stepmother and stepbrother, he turns to the girl next door, Milktea, who also suffers neglect at the hands of her so-called mother and sister. One night, while being chased by his stepmother, Tor jumps into a river and is presumed dead, though he survives. He is taken under the wing of another prostitute who knew his mother and takes on a new life under the alias Sila. Years later, he returns as a notorious rich pimp with plans to avenge his mother's death. His childhood friend Milktea recognizes him, complicating his plans. It's a very fast-paced story and each episode makes you cow for another episode. The main lead, Thanapop, is mind-blowing. His character not only demanded intense emotions and acting skills, but also charisma and an overall majestic aura. While the story itself is not so unique or complex, as it is a typical revenge drama, the chemistry and acting between the characters makes it really great. The drama is definitely worth your time, so just dive in and enjoy. Number 4. Boy for Rent. Smile has a crush on her handsome senior, Cairo, but when she confesses, he refuses, telling her he doesn't like childish girls. Smile decides to hire a boy for rent to learn how to make a man's heart beat. Liz believes her boyfriend Bads is cheating on her and decides to use the boy for rent service to get back at him without feeling guilty. Neither knows that renting a man will change their lives forever. If you want a romantic comedy with a lot of eye candy, then this series won't let you down. A lot of chemistry between our leads, hot makeout sessions, and a lot of laughs. It's a guilty pleasure romance show with a good script and the story that doesn't get boring. Number 5. The Sand Princess. Kochanipa, a struggling college student, is willing to fulfill any task asked by Jirapat as she will get paid. When Jirapat gets her friend Rin pregnant, he asks her to raise his baby girl Mochi. Changes happen when she accidentally meets Jirapat's brother Kirakon. Kirakon wants to adopt Mochi and asks her to marry him. Later, Jirapat confesses his feelings to her while she starts to develop some feelings for Kirakon. A predictable but cute love story about a makeshift family and how you should take responsibility for your mistakes. Good chemistry between the leads. Convincing acting of Bai Fern as an exhausted single mom caught. Her touching crying scenes are heartbreaking. If you like minimal drama and maximum cuteness, this is a good one for that. Number 6. Wong Wien Hua Jai. Bao returns to Thailand after she learns that her boyfriend Pong has cheated on her and has impregnated Vithini, who he is now going to marry. Lost in the pain of heartbreak and deceit, Bao decides to go to a club alone and drink her pain away. There, she somehow ends up in a bad situation, almost being drugged and compromised by a criminal. She is, however, saved by Toss, who manages to take her to a private room safely. The protective older brother tells Bao's father that he has slept with his daughter, which makes the older man marry Bao off to Toss in order to protect her daughter's virtue. Thus begins a very push and pull love story of Bao and Toss. It was a typical Thai drama involving slap and kiss, revenge, obsession and romance. If you like that you can give this one a try. Number 7. Cheewit Puer Ka Hua Jai Puer Tur. Vayu is a trained assassin who falls in love with Pavareen, the daughter of a rich businessman who is also an underground drug lord. Orphaned at a young age and trained to be a hitman with no attachments, his heart and life is put to the test when a girl with a bright smile melts his stone-cold heart. With the underground drug cartels fighting tough wars and the police hot on the case, can their love stand the test and can they make it out alive to the end? This drama has a very unique love story plot. It has so many twists and turns that it makes a good show that this kind addictive. Do stick to the series till the end. Number 8. Fah Mee Tawan. A young businessman, Paul, seeks revenge on his estranged father and stepmother who caused his family's downfall. However, he discovers that his stepsister, Nainfa, is also a victim. As he secretly helps her, their bond evolves from empathy to love. Amidst a plan to expose his stepmother's deceit, their growing love becomes a crucial factor in the unfolding drama. Number 9. I Need Romance. A 33-year-old fashion marketing director, hardened by workplace challenges and disillusioned by failed relationships, crosses paths with a carefree 26-year-old songwriter who grew up under her roof. Unbeknownst to her, he aims to break through her tough exterior and rekindle her belief in love. Number 10. Sapai Import. Lisa is a rich, spoiled girl who returned from her studies in England to find her parents were in debt. She had to work to repay that debt and Don's mother helped her. Don is the grandson of a very famous farm owner. When Don's grandfather died, he conditionally named Don as his successor. To receive the farm, Don had to marry and have a child within a year. Otherwise, the farm would be awarded to his cousin's brother. Don's mother loved Lisa like a daughter, so she pushed them towards marriage. At first, both of them rejected the marriage. Then Don's mother announced that she was going to die soon, so Lisa accepted as a sign of gratitude. Since Don and Lisa don't love each other, they agreed to pretend to be married for 6 months. Despite their differing lifestyles, nothing could stop destiny. Number 11. Payu Sai. Naresh, the secondary heir of Funara Golf Club, must return to Thailand urgently because his half-brother Nareen has vanished. He meets Sai, his brother's personal assistant, who is his unforgettable first love. Together, they embark on the journey to solve his brother's disappearance. Number 12. Rivalry. A story of battle between two families in the business world, which started from the parents' generation and transcends into the younger generation. And perhaps this is where it will end? Number 13. Prom Pissawat. Plapol, who grew up in Korea his whole life but chose to escape to Thailand, sees his new stepmother as just another gold digger after his dad's wealth. With hatred for his stepmother, Plapol decided to go to Thailand to find his mother, Pantawan, a sexy singer who's popularly among the men there. He views her in the same light as the other woman he has come across in his life. However, Pantawan is not that type of woman and doesn't take insult from anyone, especially from a misogynist man like him. The two always get in a fight, but eventually they came to an understanding and fell in love. Number 14. Once Upon a Time in My Heart. Fah Sai is heartbroken after her ex-boyfriend cheated on her. Yet he still has the nerve to ask her to take him back. So to avoid him, Fah Sai's friend took her on a trip to Japan. While she was there, Fah Sai was held at gunpoint by a Hong Kong mafia named Daniel Wong. The man was shot and needed a place to stay that night, so he ordered Fah Sai to take him to her hotel room. And that's how the story began. Number 15. Ruk Mai Leum. Bank. The heir of a millionaire is being chased by someone who wants to kill him. He was seriously injured, so he hid at the Nora group. Bai Fern, the daughter of the leader, takes care of him, and soon they develop feelings for each other while he investigates who tried to kill him. Bang decides to go to Bangkok. He promised Bai Fern that he will come back to her as soon as he's done, but something happens that parts them away. Honorable mention, Jao Sao Jamloei. When Ingjan's family attempts to trick her into marrying an old toad in order to pay off the debt they had taken, Ingjan decides to escape. Somehow, she meets a young vineyard owner, Sichon, along the way who helps her to escape. However, he's not as kind as he looks at the first sight. In order to pay off her family's debt and protect her, Sichon wants her to marry him and birth a child for him. The duration of this arrangement is 1 year only, but the price for both of them are hefty. Which other Thylacons do you recommend? Please let us know in the comments down below. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.